At the beginning of the movie, a few policemen ambush an abandoned hotel and succeed in finding the notorious hacker they were looking for. However, she remains unfazed and continues working on her computer. When 3 suited agents arrive at the scene after tracing the hacker's call a few moments ago, the police lieutenant says that his men will be walking out with the woman any minute now. Agent Smith warns him that his men might be dead by now. It turns out that he isn't wrong. The woman named Trinity uses her advanced fighting capabilities and subdues the policeman. She escapes the hotel and asks Morpheus for a way out. He instructs her to a nearby telephone booth, but she notices the agents chasing her. Hence, she jumps to another roof, but the agent follows suit, which means they possess the same superhuman abilities as Trinity. After losing them, she makes it to the telephone booth, which is suddenly rammed by a huge truck. The agents try to find her in the wrecks, but soon realize that she has escaped, but they know she is looking for someone named Neo. In the next scene, we see a computer programmer named Thomas Anderson, also known as Neo in the hacking world, who wants to figure out the strange online encounters with the words, "The Matrix." He wakes up to someone asking him to follow the White Rabbit, and shortly after, he notices it on one of the people who come to buy software from him. He accepts their invitation to a nightclub, and there, he meets Trinity, who tells him to meet Morpheus for the answers he is seeking. The next day at work, someone hands Neo a parcel, which contains a phone. When it rings, Neo answers the call and finds Morpheus on the other side. He warns him about the agents who have arrived at Neo's workplace and guides him to safety, fleeing from the agents. However, when he asks him to make a dangerous jump to escape, Neo hesitates and ends up getting caught by the agents. In the interrogation room, the agents offer to strike his criminal record as a hacker in exchange for his help in tracking Morpheus, allegedly a terrorist. Neo flatly refuses, so the agents use their metahuman capabilities to fuse his mouth shut and hold him down while they implant a robotic insect inside Neo's abdomen. Suddenly, Neo wakes up and breathes a sigh of relief that the nightmare is over. Just then, he receives a call from Morpheus, who tells him that he is the chosen one and asks to meet. Next, Trinity picks up Neo along with Apoc and Switch. She uses a machine to remove the robotic bug from Neo's body, which is a transmitter. After that, she takes him to meet Morpheus, who informs Neo that he has been looking for him for many years now. He offers him 2 pills, a blue one that will enable Neo to return to his old life, but without any answers, and a red one that will reveal the truth about the Matrix. Since Neo has many questions about the virtual world, he picks the red one. Shortly after, he notices his reality distorting and finds himself submerged naked in a liquid-filled pod, along with multiple other pods harboring more humans. When Neo is ejected out of the pod, he is rescued by Morpheus, who brings him to his ship called the Nebuchadnezzar. In the medical bay, Neo slips in and out of consciousness as his body heals from a lifetime of physical inactivity inside the pod. Once he is better, Morpheus introduces Neo to the ship's crew and enters a white blank space with Neo, which he calls the Construct Program. There, he explains that when humans denied solar energy to sentient machines in the early 21st century, the machines enslaved human beings in a simulated reality construct of 1999. There, the humans are connected to generators, and their bioenergy is harvested, whilst their brains stay pacified in the Matrix and bodies stay in a cryogenic sleeping chamber. In the years that followed, the remaining free humans hid in Zion, an underground city. As it happens, Morpheus and his troops are a group of rebels that unplug enslaved humans from the Matrix and recruit them to their cause. Since they are well aware of the true nature of the simulation, they can hack into the Matrix, re-enter the simulation, and manipulate its physical laws, which give them superhuman abilities. All this information freaks Neo badly, and he faints when he tries to grasp the reality. When he wakes up in his bed, Morpheus further explains that a woman named Oracle prophesied that the One will destroy the Matrix and that humans will live freely once again. Since Morpheus believes Neo to be the One, he briefs him about his virtual combat training the day after and asks him to rest well. The next day, Tank, the ship's operator, plugs Neo in for his training and downloads the information directly into Neo's brain. Seeing Neo's combat skills, Morpheus is more convinced about him being the One. He explains that the Matrix is nothing but a program with rules, and he can bend them with his free will. In a jumping program, Morpheus asks Neo to free his mind and jump from one roof to another, but Neo fails. When he bleeds, Morpheus warns him that death within the Matrix would also kill the physical body. Next, he explains that the agents in Matrix are self-aware programs designed to eliminate any threat to the Matrix. Similarly, machines called Sentinels eliminate rebels in the real world. Later that day, Trinity brings food to Neo and talks with him, which makes Cypher, a fellow rebel, visibly jealous. Shortly after, they are all chased by Sentinels, but they manage to lose them. In the next scene, Cypher is seen having a fancy meal with Agent Smith inside the Matrix, where he strikes a deal to help the agents capture Morpheus if they plug him back into the Matrix, this time as a celebrity. On the other hand, Morpheus brings Neo to meet Oracle, a lady who tells Neo that he is not the one and that he must choose between his life and that of Morpheus. As they get ready to leave the virtual world via the nearest hardline or telephone booth, suddenly they are ambushed by the agents and police SWAT team. Morpheus saves Neo from Agent Smith but ends up being captured and beaten while the others escape. Cypher exits the Matrix and kills many crew members as they lay unconscious. Just as he is about to kill Trinity and Neo, Tank shoots Cypher and then pulls Trinity and Neo from the Matrix. The crew realizes that Cypher tipped off the agents and betrayed Morpheus since he holds him responsible for giving him the red pill. Moving on, the three agents use a serum to try to gain access codes to Zion's mainframe from Morpheus inside a government building. On the ship, Neo decides to rescue Morpheus from the Matrix, and Trinity accompanies him. Once they enter the government building, Neo and Trinity kill numerous soldiers guarding Morpheus. In doing so, Neo familiarizes himself with the Matrix and his powers, and performs feats that leave Trinity impressed. After rescuing Morpheus, they find an abandoned subway station, where Trinity and Morpheus leave the Matrix via a hard line, but Agent Smith manages to stop Neo, and they engage in a fight. Tank guides Neo to a safe room to exit the Matrix, but Agent Smith makes every effort futile. On the other hand, the ship Nebuchadnezzar is being followed by Sentinels, and the only way to destroy them is to use the electromagnetic pulse weapon. However, it can only be activated once Neo has left the Matrix, or the process would kill him as well as any chance of freedom. When Tank leads Neo toward an old exit, Agent Smith gets there first and shoots Neo several times. This is seen as Neo's heart flatlining on a screen inside the ship. Trinity, however, fails to accept that Neo died, since the Oracle told her she would fall in love with the One. She declares her love for him and kisses him, which reviews Neo in the Matrix. Agent Smith tries to shoot him, but Neo stops the bullets in midair, and suddenly he realizes that he can perceive and alter the streaming green code lines of the Matrix. Agent Smith attacks him one last time, but Neo manages to block all of his advances and dives inside Smith's body until he explodes. As the other two agents flee, Neo returns to the ship just in time to launch the electromagnetic pulse to disable the Sentinels. In the end, we see Neo in the Matrix, where he calls the machines that he will soon set their prisoners free and take them to a world where anything is possible. After that, he hangs up and flies away. With that, the movie ends. Thank you for watching the Matrix recap. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. See you next time. Welcome, sci-fi fans. Futurist Flicks is thrilled to launch our exclusive membership program designed for loyal fans like you. By joining, you'll unlock early access to recap videos, unseen recap videos, raffle prizes, free merch giveaways, exclusive content and behind-the-scenes insights, access to community events, live streams, and Q&A sessions. Join the Cosmic Crew today and get instant access to exclusive perks. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more intergalactic adventures.